Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're going to be diving back into Menace, and hopefully not getting steamrolled by a heavy tank again. Last mission was rough. We're going forward. We got a POW rescue ahead of us, trying to get some extra squaddies. During the chaotic stages of the conflict, many friendly units were taken prisoner and moved to camps. Raid the target camps and free the POWs so they can rejoin the fight. We just got to get in there. We got to get the two different groups. We got to do it quick and we got to do it clean. Seems like it should be pretty basic, though I am worried because the Rogue Army has been fielding some spookier stuff. Yeah, Pike is down for the count with an injury. Same with Singh. I want to just get all this stuff off of them. What do we got? We got a clear day. We got to get to these 2 points and rescue them. And then our intelligence says we got some heavy infantry, walker infantry, infantry unknown, infantry. So doesn't look like we've got a heavy tank. Uh, Thankfully, they do have some defenses, and we have a good amount of cover right here, but then actually trying to cross into their defended zones, I think, is going to be a bit tough. We can kind of move up on this side, but we don't have a lot we're running with. Um, we could try and have some long range stuff set up here and have people go up and come back, or we could try and have everybody go up and everybody come across. We're bringing Lim on the mission, that's for sure. I can bring Bog or Rewa. I think that one comes down to how much I've got, because what? You're 250, and um, if I unequip you and I give it to Rewa, um, we've got your cost at 361. So you are significantly more expensive than Bog, and you're disheartened, and he is eager, and so I think we are going to be going with Bog. I like the rocket launcher quite a bit. If they just have walkers, um, I don't know if we need the full-on rocket launcher, but it does annihilate them pretty hard. And so there's something to be said for, like, I could try and bring an M6 CMG or the autocannon. Um, Both of these do pretty well. But I do really like my rocket launcher, and then you have that our usual setup, and then we'll see how the advanced sensors feel as we go. Lim, I'm tempted to have you in some really heavy armor, but I like you in your standard armor with your arc rifle. We need your Trevoden, and then I'm thinking about bringing a Werfger for the walkers, but also having the anti-tank grenades is pretty nice. Though I could also just have you not be trying to take out walkers and bring smokes, um, or even a flashbang. For being really close up, we can look at that. Greif, I want you to have the long range rifle. I don't know how I feel about the DMR, because you've already got a really long range primary, and so something like the new RPG we have to give you the ability to take out walkers, or like individual heavy infantry. And then we don't need the Werfger on you. And we could definitely take some smoke to cover your advance, and then not sure what else we'd give you quite yet. Bog, we want you on the mission. Darby's got her laser rifle. And I was thinking of maybe bringing like the flamethrower, because she's not good against like conscripts. Um, and we could do something with the flamethrower for when she's up close and personal. bring a few more people. Because we're running Bog, we can probably try pushing... If I try and push everyone to max squad size, what does that look like? It's a little bit too expensive, and it also means that I don't have all the items I want. I could drop Limb down 1. The Neuropentin, I don't know, the extra concealment is pretty good. It lets you find other people, and so I am tempted to keep that. We have smokes on Grave and on Bog to try and cover our approach. My only concern is that Lim has nothing against heavy troops, and no like long range capabilities. So there is something for like trying to bring a DMR or even just like an EMP rifle on Lim. I could try and bring the EMP to give him a short range way of dealing with some enemies. Drop our different groups down to 7, and that then opens up some more item slots. I could try rend ammo on you for the bonus damage. Then if you're up against a heavy, you can just kind of blast them with the RPG. It won't do a lot. I'm almost tempted to try and... Oh, but anything tripod is going to make you really slow. If we're bringing that and we have spare stuff, the Mal is also a pretty decent swap out. For Lim... I could get the Falcon bot to try and have some good scouting, or I could also go for smokes. So we're also going to go for smokes. We got to cover POWs on the rescue, and then that leaves me an extra little spot, so we might as well equip the Mal with a little more firepower. I want Darby on the outside because she's our stealth unit. I want Lim and Bog kind of in the middle because they're the main heavy hitters, and then you can kind of support. Actually, no, I want you to come up, and Greif can post up in this area at range. You two, we can have out more over here, and then Darby can plan on going to there. All right, I like that. Let's give this a go. One last double check to make sure everyone's got stuff. You can't fit anything else. I want to make sure there's no upgrades or other things. So the DMR, so like if I give him the DMR, he has the ability to shoot things at range. The EMP rifle helps with armored stuff. Though it does seem they only have a pair of walkers, so maybe we give him the DMR just to give him some range, because the Rogue Army does have a lot of weapon teams. And so some of these infantries might be long-range weapon teams and not just their big groups of infantry, and a 6-person arc fire does plenty. So let's run with this. Here we go.
Let's get this started right.
Let's get this started right. You're so right, Bog.
Major?
His voice is great.
Ready, Major.
Okay, and with how we're set up, how do I want to do this? Because I want to come up on the inside of this. I don't think I need to throw things out quite right away. I think we can start with just moving up for a turn. Lim, you definitely get in there because it's super easy for you.
Orders?
Darbs, you're my most stealthy.
Eyes and ears.
We can click you up, and we can try and get behind the cover object to make sure things can't blast us from too far away. If I can move up and post you up on the outside of this cover and kind of cover the left side, Bog can go up the middle. And you're close enough that I'll deploy you just for safety.
Yeah.
And then Greif, if you can get into here, we can start you... ooh, I shouldn't have committed. Ah, nope. Because, like, that's a good place to hide. That's also decent, so he can kind of play around over here. I'm pretty happy with that.
Forget about me.
And then Bog, you can move up. I don't understand some of the things you say, Bog. We'll just get you up. I don't think we see anything yet, so we're good.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
Everything is hunky-dory.
Eyes open.
You guys stand up, and then... Yeah, if we get you nice and tucked in
Oscar
here,
Reich.
we can get some
Eyes on heavy
vision.
armor.
Ooh, heavy infantry. That's what we were worried about.
Moving to cover. Enemy movement.
And then we got a rogue mortar team. Ooh. Okay, let's see if we can... Because they've got the view range and detection. So we're going to need... Let's see if we can get stealthy with our concealment increase. And I want you to be in range. We are going to risk it for the biscuit a bit, but you've got your huge cover boost. And then we deploy you. Really, that doesn't hide you from them? Okay. I don't love that. I want to get a turret kind of in the middle here.
Coordinates received.
To help us out. And then, because we want to come around the inside, I want to cover if they try and run away. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite hit them both. That is a bummer. I think we're going to have to just take good enough on that one.
Time to sort this tech of trash.
Ooh! Oh my god. 3 people?
Men here.
What the heck? Okay. What? Okay, so we gotta blow that thing up. That's a huge amount of threat coming out of there. Bog, can you blast this? Yeah, it took out a good chunk of it. Then I think we gotta just, like... We gotta smoke this off to keep Darby safe? Like, that's insane. That's just 5 people down. How do they see you? So I'm like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So I guess they have, what, +5? Let's end Bog's turn first. Because the default is 9 vision range, 1 detection. And so... Concealment... Effective... Oh, so this actually makes them, like, able to see you from 5 tiles further away. And so Darby... But Darby's got, like, what, 4 base concealment, and then here, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then maybe some for diagonal? That feels insane that she got spotted, and then even after deploying and the neuropentin for +1 concealment, the fact that they could still see her, and then hit both with that mortar that is super inaccurate, that feels really unlucky. I don't really got much else to say about that one. Lim, you're gonna do some running into the smoke because we gotta get this mortar team off that tower.
Alert, alert! Enemy hardware!
And then they got some hardware back there. That's fine. If there's hardware back there, I am totally going to just strafe this.
Mission underway.
Because they're also just like a huge threat. Rife, I want you to move up where you're in a nice little position. Sweet, you can see if somebody gets into that watchtower. I'm going to just try and prevent that watchtower from being used. Oh my god. The king post is...
on you. Yeah.
Okay. Hit him again with the rocket. See if we can take down the tower. Nice. Okay, and then we can move you to there. That'll still be blocked from the tower.
Come closer.
That's a laser walker. I just walked into a laser walker. Gosh darn. Maybe we can back up? Nope. Okay. That's a bummer. Oh, okay. What do we see? A whole bunch of things.
Damn. I love you.
Come on, laser tower. Nice.
Make them pencil pushers proud.
Oop. Woo. Okay, so what is this? Ah, it's the ACGM team. We haven't really seen them. They just got a rocket launcher they deploy. Okay. That's that guy down. They've got an autocannon walker, some conscripts, and then apparently an ACGM team that made it up there. The rest of us are in smoke, so are we in range for that? I could just fire a mal at this tower. It won't actually destroy the tower, and so I think we're in. Just take some shots with our gun. Greif's quite happily gonna just deploy right here. Put some hurt down. Okay, a little bit of something. Beautiful. Suppressed. One guy dead. I'll take it. Here we go. Beautiful. I actually hit something with a strafing run. Got a whole bunch of mines if he tries to run. Darby, you're actually in a pretty safe spot, all things considered. So I think you and your two friends are gonna hang out here. You're on flamethrower duty, I guess.
Ready to advance again.
Get your head out of it, Major. We got
That
men
laser
down
turret
out
is
here.
a little bit dubious in its efficacy. I'm not gonna lie. Lim, you've got... Oh, how much is it to run? 27, 27, not quite enough. But I could maybe go out this way. We want to move closer. We want to try and get something done. I should be able to go here and probably just crack off an arc for suppression. I don't think the... Yeah, this isn't really going to pen their armor. They're a little bit too heavy for this. So I think we are just going to try and suppress them. Yeah, not enough.
Deflected.
But we can get back into the smoke and be okay. Hide behind the walker, essentially. Right? Mine's coming down. I would be amazed if they could drop on the tower.
That's it, Major.
They dropped on the tower, okay. Woo! Man, they are just strafing us with...
Yeah.
They're just spamming their rockets. Yeah, so we're gonna trust that you're in cover. Lim... That's just a laser walker. I think you're gonna have to... Just do like a full suppress them. Oh, but then you can't... Then you can't drop a smoke on yourself, and the programming laser walker is a little bit dangerous. And Bog can't shoot. I guess you could shoot it and smoke, but that feels kind of insane. I think we're gonna have to go for it though, because you can do this. Yeah, annihilate that. Move up a touch. And then if we smoke along this, we can kind of push up on this side. And deal with those once we can actually get... Try and get Darby with the flamethrower won't do much to that. Ooh. Ooh.
We are under
Yeah,
heavy
your gunfire is not that effective. I think we just return fire with you. Nothing fancy. Pathetic. Okay, now we're just
Here,
hitting
hog of
nothing.
dirt.
Alright, it's gonna be a rocket on that tower next turn.
We are under heavy fire.
You still can't do much. We are gonna have to keep you moving. Because hiding back here with your flamethrower only, really, so we gotta get you in there.
About time.
Lim. These guys are a problem. We really got to get Bog with his suppression to actually do anything to them, so this might be poke your head out, Lim, see if we can see anything. Is the DMR going to do anything to that? No, but we don't really have a better shot than this, so we'll take it. Yeah, just a little bit of chip damage. Nothing major.
Orders?
Yep.
New turn. Gripe. Waste them.
Rocket! They scare easy.
Well, we're slowly chipping down this tower. Look, eventually the tower is gonna die, I guess.
Orders?
Orders. Yeah.
I need to get Bog. If I get Bog to here... that's the last place we saw. I can't reach that. You can't shoot that either, so... I think we just kind of hang out for a bit.
Orders?
We're on a timer, but it's not that strict of a timer. I'd love to be able to like get a flamethrower shot on these guys. I don't think it'll do that much because of their inherent beefiness, but yeah, because I'm like, maybe I can set the tile on fire. That's kind of the hope.
Contact.
All right, one down. I'm honestly kind of surprised that she managed to do that. Sick. No rockets for them today.
About time.
Lim, you can get there and blast them. And you can just... I'm not gonna suppress them though. I'm a little bit worried about just sitting here. But I think they've already had their turn, so... God, that did so little.
Orders?
Yeah, they had already had their turn. Awesome.
Yeah. Orders? Yeah.
They're suppressed, so I'm not too worried about them. Bog. Do something. Okay. Okay, another heavy down, and they're pinned. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Oh, what? How? What? How do you see me? He's pinned. What? What? How does a walker with an autocannon see that? That's insane. Okay. Stop bleed out.
Leave no one behind. Cover.
Where is this walker? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where is it? I can't see it. Maybe this has better odds? Nope. Okay. And then pop for Voden, I guess, 'cause we don't know where the thing shooting at us is.
About time.
How much health does this tower have? There's 33 health left. Come on. Oh my
Touching him
god.
up. Flank them while they're shot.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Bog gotta keep suppressing them. Okay, there we go. Now the tower's gone. Let's get over to here. I don't want to run him out there because we just get wasted, but there's still an autocannon somewhere. Yeah, how on earth? How on earth? Were you... Okay. You can try and finish them. Beautiful. And then we'll tag this thing. Yeah, it's not gonna do much, but... something, I guess.
About time.
Oh my god.
Weapons team taken out.
Are they dead? Yes, okay, we did finish them. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright. So that thing just, I don't know, decided to murder me? I can get in range of it. Hopefully the rocket launcher disables it, and then we're not in as much pain. Okay, thank goodness.
Hardware taken care of.
Limb,
Seeking
I need
cover.
you pushing up. We gotta get to our guys for the rescue. Your armor took an autocannon shot through the Travoden, which is honestly kind of impressive. That's a bunch of conscripts. That I can just fire at, I think. Yeah. That ruined their day. We can move out of sight. And then we need to come through this tile, but it means that I can mine that, stop them from pursuing me next turn.
About time.
Um,
About time.
it's just Greif left. Darby's down. Oh my god. Okay. Greif, can we slowly start moving? And this might be a run there, and if we see anything, we drop a smoke on ourselves. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Orders?
Limb. Yeah, I can't quite get you in there this turn, but can move up. I can shoot this. Beautiful.
They're suppressed. Alert! Weapons team.
That is an ATGM team. We are going to smoke this, and then we can run and grab people next turn. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Bog. Start moving towards supporting this side. This limb's just going to grab that and get out. If you get seen, we can... I'll probably have Greif run up and then smoke us here. Here they come. It's so funny that it can land on their square. It doesn't seem to do anything if it does.
Enemy hardware.
Ooh, yep, that's a smoke. That's a laser walker. No, thank you.
Yeah.
As much as I am currently cranky about the, yeah, how much is it to turn? 10 and then 8 and then 10 to move. Okay, nice. It is really cool that you have to actually, like, utilize tools to approach defensive positions. Needing to use smokes and hardware and other things like that is really cool. Okay. Beautiful. Limb, you can slowly run your way around this corner. And we'll pit stop here in case we can get our... Yeah! That's an autocannon walker, but that's a beautiful shot at a weapon team. Oh, yes. Glorious. I need 16 to go in there so I can actually try and finish these guys. Oh, okay. It's all coming together. Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh! That's an autocannon. Bad. Is that a walker or a weapon team? Where are you being shot from? Oh my god, is there a tower there? Yeah, you're being shot by a tower. Okay. Shamelessly. Smoke! Smokes seem pretty good. Am not going to lie. Limb. Smoke. And then run. Wonderful. Now we can just kind of flee from that. You guys can do the same. And then hopefully next turn we should be out of range of them. Greif, I want you to get in position. Um, Deploy so you're ready to take out that tower next turn.
Forget about me.
And Bog. Let's get nice and close. I'm assuming they're in the tower. Ooh. See, that's another one, like, why did we not stop when we saw him, like, here? I don't think it matters a ton. The conscripts are not super scary at that range.
Movement.
Oh, that's a walker.
Yep.
Yeah, there is an autocannon team. Mal on the walker.
Rocket.
Beautiful. And then again, I don't want to get killed by the autocannon. Actually, maybe we can just shoot at them. No, but there's a bunch of conscripts. They're a huge danger for me, so... Smoke! I'm addicted. I'm addicted to smoke grenades. It's a problem, guys. You're gonna hide there, and I don't really care. You run for your life. I have to get them all. I have to get them all the way back. That's gonna be really tough to do in the timer. Losing Darby kind of screws us on the timers.
Yeah.
Like that's just gonna be really hard to do. You can just fire these guys.
Still got it.
Man, your accuracy sucks. Pinned is good enough. I'm gonna hold off on moving, so I don't want to get shot by that autocannon. And then Limb, follow the road. I'm worried about the walker, so I don't want to just like cut straight across, but I do want you to be in the position to help.
Yeah.
You're in smoke.
Yeah.
You, I want to now cheeky you up. Can I get a rocket around this corner? Nope. So keep hitting these guys. Beautiful. Nice.
Back to ring.
You guys run. Run, Bogenright. Wait, what? I thought Gary was a different... It probably just has like a default filler name. You guys can come help. Fire Killer is another good one. Still not over Schoolgirl.
About time.
So weird name. And then yeah, you just are gonna hit this thing. Can you hit this?
Rocket.
Oh my god, yeah. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Your smoke fades. They're pretty unhappy now. Beautiful.
Landing.
Pinning a guy down. You can stand for next turn. Bog. Yeah, Bog's gonna do some weird maneuvering here. This is the funniest thing I've seen. Sick. And then Lim actually has okay shots on this guy with the KSAS DMR. Wow, that just killed 2 people. Maybe I want to start using weapons, special weapons more. Like, that's beautiful for Lim. Lim doesn't normally have that effective range, but okay. Yeah, we're totally failing the timers. Losing one of our main damage squads will do that.
Orders? Yeah.
Bog, finish that.
Opened her up.
Yep.
Keep
Sick.
lining up.
And then... Ooh. You're facing that direction. What am I doing?
Yeah.
You can get in there. Sick. So we know there's some more enemies, so it is going to be a run for our lives situation. But overall, I don't know if I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we didn't completely bungle it. If we can get 2 stars on a mission where I got one of my squad leaders dropped within like the first 5 turns, I'm okay with this. You just post up there and cover. You get out. Hopefully you just disappear. I don't have to worry about you. Yeah, it names the VIPs.
We're banged on all sides.
That's an early access moment.
Yeah.
They're gonna disband. Yep.
Moving.
There's just something behind us. Like no jump scare enemies.
Moving it.
All right, beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
I think something just hit a mine over on this side.
Yeah.
We pulled one out here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the VIPs are pinned down. Bog, come join us. Alright, unless I see an enemy or anything happens, I'm gonna cut to the end here. Okay, so enemies kept hitting mines way out in the distance over here. I just heard every turn or two a boo! Okay. Ooh. This operation is hammering me. Yeah, and we got Jack all for rewards. We got some squaddies to replace the guys we lost. Yeah, we literally just replaced we lost. You're now injured. You're
Every mission out,
hesitant.
I can't help but feel there's a Xeno waiting for me.
Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, okay. Consequences. Oh. Okay, rough mission. We've learned that assaulting defense points pretty tough. The mortars, I think I mentioned this when I was using it, but I'm like, it's a great AI weapon because you're trying to minimize the number of shots it gets off. The downside is occasionally you get double tapped by it. And then I don't know how that autocannon hit me. I'm still not fully understanding how allied view range goes. I feel like I keep being shot by enemies that can hit me from out of view range, but to my understanding, like a lot of my weapons, like 9 is a really long range. I think the autocannon has longer, so it does make sense if he could see me, but I thought prone tanks your view range, so who knows? But hey, we're still winning the missions, and that's what counts. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guy and watching me suffer instead of you, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe for more Menace in the future. Ta-ta.